Getting ready right now, so don't mind me that little echoey sound. I'm not trying to fucking be fucking Jules. I have I have to be somewhere, but I just wanted to address something quick. Hold on, I just gotta pop my contacts in and wait a couple seconds for this to for some people to get here. And once again, my voice is gone. What up, Steph? I'm getting ready, but I want to address something because for the last fucking time. How you doing, Steph? I don't even know if anybody else is live. I probably should have looked, but I didn't. What up, Kim? Hey, Kimmy C. What's up, the other lurkers? Mercedes girl, Ms. Leah. How happy were you that we figured out Just Angels? That's what I was gonna ask her. I was asking her because I thought to myself, well, if you maybe if you restrict the video, the super chats are off. I don't know why. That's why don't restrict your videos if you have super chat because you won't get super chats. Um. Anyway, I can't see. Hey, Monique, happy birthday. Oh shit! Hold on. Hold on. I gotta give. Oh nope, that's wrong. Let me edit it. You know what's so weird? Why does StreamYards work on here? Hold on. All right. Is it going? There we go. So like StreamYards works on Safari on your iPhone, but for some reason it doesn't work on Safari on your what do you call it? Your Mac, like your desktop or your laptop. So fucking weird. So weird. Hey, Kimmy C. Ben. Who else is here? Jean the Teach. What up, girl? Monique, it's her birthday. Everybody wish Monique. Monique, today's her birthday. Wish Monique a happy birthday as you guys pop in. What's up, Casey? Debbie Lee Who in the house. More than enough. Hey, how you doing, girl? So, all right. This isn't gonna be about probably what everybody or who everybody thinks it's gonna be about. So I just sent a video because God knows I am not fucking subscribed to this asshole. From our little chainsaw friend. Hey Val. Darcy. Hey little Kelly. Mercedes girl. I said Casey. Deborah. Who else is here? Beefers. You're here for the chain yanking, yeah. So our little fucking chainsaw friend Corey. Corey's got to make this stupid fucking title. Corey, stop putting my name in your fucking titles. I don't know what this girl doesn't understand. I want nothing to do with you. Okay? Nothing. So Corey begins the video by admitting that she doxed me, right? But then she starts denying that she doxed my kid, which I don't know why. Just fucking admit it. But then she starts making excuses for doxing my kid. She's like, I didn't dox her kid. Make a mobster post pictures of her kid on her page. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill my son. Hold on a second. Fucking little bastard. Sorry. Oh, kids. He poured a whole cup of milk. Oh, son of a bitch. And put ice cubes in it. And he blew bubbles in it. He didn't even drink it. He didn't even take one sip. Like in a big cup. I'm gonna kill him. Waste milk. Son of a bee. Anyway, I mean it's just milk, but I buy like this special milk. What is it? Hold on. Horizon or some shit. That shit's like almost $5 for the little container. And I buy it because it lasts like really long. Like way longer than regular milk. But it's like fucking really expensive. It's like organic milk. Anyway, because I hate milk. I hate regular milk that it goes bad so quickly. So all right. Casey, right? I swear, these boys are the nuts. The nuts. I didn't know you had three. Get out of here. How old are you? Well, you don't have to tell me how old you are, but you look so young. Not that, I mean, I guess at 40, right? We could have 3 boys or even in your 30s. Anyway, all right. So Corey's like, I didn't dox her kid though. She's all whispering. I didn't dox her kid though. I don't know why she's whispering. It's like maybe she's afraid she's gonna, wake up her roommate in the fucking mental ward. Who knows? But she's saying she didn't dox my son. Now, did she? Everybody knows my son's name is Jesse, right? So whatever. Did she dox his name? No. This is what she doesn't understand. Okay, I'm my son's 8 years old. He's a minor. Okay. He's a minor, which means that if his picture is going to be posted anywhere, you need my permission. My permission. Like when we do his summer camp, they do promotional videos for the summer camp. So I have to sign a waiver of consent before, they take videos of him. They need my consent to put my son in a video on their channel. Okay. Oh, gallon of milk. Oh my God. Yeah, milk is like, ooh, hey, Hummingbird. So, breaking the silence. Oh, November Rain. Sorry. I'm just saying hi to guys. Hey, Adam, Jennifer G, Kyle. Hey, Kyle. It's Monique's birthday, Kyle. So anyway, yeah. So I'm like, you need my fucking permission. If I want to post pictures of my kid all over social media, okay, my social media, that's my choice as his parent to do so. But it's not, I don't want my kid's face on your fucking channel, Corey. You Googled my name on a fucking video, pulled up some bullshit article, okay? But let me finish this. So Corey's now, surprise, surprise, Corey's fighting with her buddy Tiffany. Okay? Is anybody here shocked? Put a 1 in the chat if you're shocked and put a 2 if you're not. Because I'm not. I knew this was going to fucking happen. We all knew it because we knew that Corey was just being used because she's unhinged, and that friendship was not a genuine friendship, that it wasn't going to last. And it's really funny now hearing Corey going, you're the worst person I ever met. I hate you so fucking much. You were such a condescending cunt to me over the last few months. You said so much condescending shit. Really? You think, Corey? Now you know how I fucking felt, Corey. Now you know how I fucking felt when I was like, friends with her and she used to fucking basically say all this fucked up shit. Yeah, now you know how I feel. Although I have a feeling she was probably even more condescending to Corey because Tiffany looks down on everybody. She's better than everybody. So she probably, but Corey was like her little charity case. You know what I'm saying? She probably treated Corey extra condescending because Corey's definitely not even on her level in her head. In reality, they're one and the same. Okay, they both fucking mental cases over there. Thank you, Christy. Thank you. But anyway, I'm not very surprised. Now, Corey, should I make a fucking million videos going, you hurt her. You hurt her. Do you want to see her pain? I think you kind of owe me an apology, Corey, for several things, for several fucking reasons. Not just for fucking doxing me and my family, but, for fucking harassing the fuck out of me for how many months? And now all of a sudden, oh, Tiffany Marie fucked me over. And you're just gonna fucking walk away like, bitch, told you so. That's all I got to say. Told you so, you fucking moron. There's a reason. You know what? I take that back. I'm not even gonna call her a moron because you know what? People warned me too. And I still fucking was friends with her because I like to give people a chance. I like to give people a benefit of a doubt. I do. But you know what? I had to learn for myself, and Corey had to learn for herself. So you know what? I'm not even gonna fucking yeah, Debbie. That's perfect, perfect. So I'm not gonna knock Corey for giving her a chance. You know what? I take that back. I do. But I'm gonna knock Corey for fucking harassing me for fucking like a month or two because I made a healthy decision to walk away from a fucking friendship that was completely toxic. well, not, no, you know what? I'm not even gonna say a friendship that's toxic. It was starting to fucking get a little weird, but a person that is toxic. I'll say that because she's a toxic fucking individual, very toxic. So anyway, Corey makes this video, and in this video, this is the interesting part. And I don't talk about this much because I don't like to draw attention to these motherfucking things. But Corey's talking about this article that she found online about me. So yeah, there was an article posted about me, and she puts in the title, did you write the article, or just like you turned on your cam for attention? Yeah, Corey, I really wanted to embarrass myself and do that to myself. I really wanted to do that, Corey. How'd you know? I was like, what could I do to fucking embarrass myself and my husband and my family? Let me fucking go on camera while I'm fucking getting out of the shower. Cause I just look for to do fucked up things in my life because I'm known for that. Like, I have a history of doing shit like that on here. You know, extreme things for attention. The fuck out of here, you stupid bitch. Bitch, you should never say a bad word again about me again. Keep my name out of your fucking mouth. Stupid asshole. You're still harassing me, Corey. You do know that, right? This still counts as harassment. So anyway, she's telling the story and it's quite interesting. Now I would play the video, but I fucking can't stand the sound of her voice, and B, she's a little bitch ass fucking pussy that'll probably strike me. So excuse my French, but that's the only way I can really explain her stupid fucking ass. And I really find it funny. I see ZZ Hounds under there. ZZ, maybe you kind of owe me an apology too, because if you're under that video kissing Corey's ass, I'm assuming you don't support Tiffany anymore. But whatever, don't matter, don't matter. So anyway, she's talking about this article, and she says that Tiffany's the one who found the article. Um, she said she had Googled me on her page and that she didn't see that article, but then Tiffany found it. And I'm like, all right, once, you know what they say, like something happens once and it's like, all right, it could be a coincidence, but twice it's a pattern. Wasn't that from some fucking movie or some shit? She would never strike you. She would have to give you her real full name, address, and phone number. Oh, well, that's true. That is true. Um, Hold on. I can't stream her because I'm on my phone. But as soon as I finish blending my fucking foundation out, maybe I'll go grab my laptop because I gotta get out of here. I gotta be out of my fucking house in 15 minutes. Okay. Thanks, Black Eagle. So Corey fucking was basically saying that, basically insinuating that Tiffany set her up. In other words, Tiffany set her up to Google me, right? So that she would find that Corey would find the article, basically insinuating that Tiffany is the one who wrote the article. Now, I got to be honest with you guys. I thought the same thing when I found it. I didn't actually find it. Somebody else did. A friend of mine found it and they sent it to me. And I was very appreciative that they found it and sent it to me. And then my husband found it. So that was fun, having to deal with that because, it does say in this article that I am cheating on him and fucking with two black men and that he's a racist. So, that's always fun to find. That's really fun to find. Okay. And it's as along with a bunch of other things. And it's really weird because that same person that fucking wrote that was the same thing that they sent to my niece and whatever. So it's all the same person that was contacting my husband, contacting my husband, and then contacting my niece. And even, I don't know if you guys remember this, but there was a time back in, I believe, October, again, when I fell out with Tiffany. It's really weird. As soon as I fell out with that girl, I got two weird text messages from her. She was like, wanted me to know that she was like looking through our texts. I don't know if it was like a warning. So she texted me once accidentally with this weird oh, oops. Wait, what was it? No, my phone is whacked. But she wrote pone. My pone is whacked. So I was like, that's weird. I haven't talked to you in a fucking, we were already not talking for a month at this point, and a week goes by since the last fucking crazy text that she sent me. Okay. And she writes, my phone is whacked. And I'm like, I'm thinking in my head as I'm looking at this, right? I'm like, wait a second. I'm like, how could this girl accidentally text me? This doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, when I text people, I've accidentally texted people the wrong person before. In fact, I just did it the other day. I sent a voice chat to the wrong person. But since I hadn't talked to her in an entire week, she probably has to scroll down until she gets to our text. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to be at the top of the list because there a week went by and she talks to a lot of different people. So my texts are definitely not going to be anywhere near the top. So it's like you have to purposely scroll down your list to get into my text. So her excuse that time was that, oh, I was texting my neighbor and she has the same name as you, but you know this. You know this. Really, bitch? I know this? I never remember you telling me that. And I might remember it, but it probably wouldn't, because you think I'm going to remember what your fucking neighbor's name is? Not really. I mean, but I might have remembered it because, and the only reason I say so is because I don't know many other Leannas. I really don't. I didn't meet another Leanna with the same spelling and everything until I was 36 years old. It's not a very common name. So if you would have told me that, I might have remembered it, but I hardly doubt it. And I hardly doubt that your neighbor was named Liana as well, because what's the chances? Again, I didn't meet another one until I was fucking way older, 36 years old. That was it. She worked at fucking Panera. I went into Panera. I was like, oh shit, this girl's name, same spelling, everything is mine. So you're telling me in 36 years, but for you, your neighbor and a girl that you talk to every day is both named Liana? Yeah, okay. Right. Right. It's a rare name. It's not a very common name. So, and of course, she took that opportunity once I said that to start writing me all these crazy texts, and I just ignored her basically. And she called me paranoid, right? And then exactly a week after that, I got it. I go in my text messages, and once again, her name's at the top, which means it's my most recent text, and it says Tiffany unlaughed at an image, and I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Now, around the same time, I should mention, I kept getting phone calls that somebody would call me from a blocked number, and then they'd hang up, and then they call me, and it's funny because when I called her out, they stopped. They stopped as soon as I called her out. And then they ramped it up. Then they started calling my husband and leaving fucking these weird voice messages. Okay. So yeah, Leanne's common, but not Leanna. It went over like a fart in church. What? Um, so so you know what I'm saying? All these weird things started happening. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Oh, let me finish the second one. So the second time that she accidentally texted me, it wasn't exactly a text. On the iPhone, those of you who have iPhone, you guys know that you could, um if you hold down on a text, you could, not your own text, but another person's text, you could actually like it. You could heart it, or you could laugh at it, or whatever. And so like a little heart will show up on the person's screen. So next to the text. So she unlaughed at a text of mine, and that's why it showed up. But the text was a fucking month old. So that meant, obviously, that she was scrolling back in our text messages and reading them. And then she either accidentally hit it, because I've done that before, where I've almost accidentally liked an old text or some shit. Or, she she hit it and then she unhit it. Right. So I screenshot it, I sent it to her, and I'm like, okay, what's the excuse gonna be this time? Because it ain't your neighbor. Why are you fucking unlaughing at our old text? You're obviously going through our old text. And then finally, because she was busted red-handed, oh, I definitely was going through our text. And then, all these texts of, you better, I want you to do this, I want you to do that. In fact, when I heard another one of Corey's videos the other day, and Tiffany said the same thing. I want you to show all of our text messages. She tries to like get you to come out of character and get you to show the text messages because that's really what she wants to do. So like she tries to coax you to show a text message of hers. This way she has an excuse to show yours because then she won't look like the asshole. She's not the first one that did it. And this bitch thinks I'm fucking stupid. Like nobody knows that game, you know? It's like, bitch, it's like fucking narcissist borderline 101. Okay? But anyway. So as I'm saying, all this weird fucking shit starts happening soon as her and I fall out. And it's like, what's the chances? What's the fucking chances? So now there's another friend. Now, this is really a coincidence, okay? I had a feeling this whole time. Let me just note that it was her and Corey, her or Corey, who were making the phone calls, who were fucking messaging my niece, messaging my husband, fucking with me. Because you guys all saw the anger, the extreme anger just for me simply walking away. And, Laura didn't make matters better because Laura was fucking going really hard at Tiffany. And it's like, and she was blaming me for it as if I could control Laura and her fucking big mouth. And, that was unfair. So I was paying for it because Laura was fucking going after her hard. So guess what? My fucking text messages got exposed because Laura fucking opened her mouth and said some shit that I told her in private and asked her not to say, not to tell, which was my bad. Okay. I shouldn't have told her, but whatever. I made a mistake. Okay. But Laura fucking, blurts it out on a fucking live. Oh, Tiffany's, shit about her financials, shit about fucking her sending a picture of her feet to her ex-boyfriend. Like, shit that I asked her not to say anything about. And she did because Laura don't care. If you prove a point, that's Laura. That's a friendship with Laura. If it could prove a point or it can make her $1, she don't give a fuck. If it hurts you, if it makes you look like an asshole, she don't give a fuck. As long as she can make $1 or get something out of it, she don't care about other people. I think we've established that though. Anyway, enough about that asshole. So, um, my whole point was that okay, all these weird things start happening, right? With her. Weird fucking shit. I forget where I was even going with that whole thing, but weird shit starts happening right after I fall out. And Corey brings up another person's name on the live, whose name I'm not bringing up because the person is no longer with us, no longer with anybody. Okay, she's in a better place, to be honest with you. She is. She's in a better place where none of this bullshit matters, and God rest her soul. Okay, but think about all these coincidences, right? That happened to me when I fell out with this individual. Okay. And then I thought to myself, wow, that's really interesting because when she fell out, when Tiffany fell out with the individual who's no longer with us, okay, that article, there was an article found online. And then when I fell out with her, there was another article found online. Isn't that fucking weird? What's the chances of that? Because, like, I've fallen out with people on here, and as far as I know, none of them have these horrible articles online about them on any of these weird fucking revenge websites, okay? Like the Dirty or fucking whatever. As far as I know, that's never happened. But it's weird that she falls out with two people, and those two people both have articles about them online. It's like really strange. Really fucking strange, isn't it? So, what's even more strange, and I've been thinking about this lately, if I go back to that time in my fucking head, when they found that article about that individual that had the pictures and everything like that, this is what's weird. Um, they were on the phone, Mandy and Tiffany. They were both on the phone with each other when that was supposedly found. Now, the individual asked if me and well, she asked me to make a video. Sorry if I'm not paying attention to chat because I'm trying to fucking get dressed and talk to you guys at the same time. So I apologize. I definitely will go back and I'll Watch it. So, when this all occurred, okay, those two, Mandy and the other one, were on the fucking phone with each other. The individual who the article was unfortunately about asked me if I was willing to make a video about about her illness. And then a few days later, she asked Mandy to do it. And it was really weird. And I always thought about this, but it's kind of like making a little more sense lately. She told Mandy, and I know Mandy's not here, so it would kind of be in a sense nice, but I really don't want to invite Mandy back. But Mandy, just because she could vouch for this, from what I understand, she told Mandy to Google her name, right? And this certain newspaper, and to find the articles. But here's the weird part. And she told her also to get in touch with fucking bitchiny, right? And to, get some information from her too for the video, right? She could help her. So they were on the phone, supposedly, when that video was found, when that article was found. I'm sorry, the article. And I'm like, this is interesting. Now that I think about this, right? They're on the phone, and right off the bat, Mandy was being blamed. It was like, Mandy did this. Mandy found that. She was so insistent on blaming Mandy, and I couldn't figure out why. Because I'm like, why would Mandy do that to her? That doesn't even make sense. Like, at that point in time, everybody was cool. Everybody was fine. Why would Mandy make that article? Why would she do that? Was Mandy being set up? Oh, um, Tiffany is the one who asked me and Mandy to make the videos for the individual, and it is kind of interesting. She was very involved in it, and she's asking Mandy. She's helping Mandy supposedly, right? And Mandy's on the phone with her and happens to Google these videos. Now, here's the really weird part. Tiffany already had the articles, so while she was on the phone, right, and they had to be talking about this person, why wouldn't she say, oh, don't Google the articles, I have them? Now, I don't know, maybe she did, I don't know, because I'm like, why would all right, the individual who told Mandy to find the articles, I found out this out way later, she had sent the articles herself to several people on here. Several people from YouTube have those articles, okay? And she sent them the articles. She sent them links to the articles. So why would she send the links to everybody else but tell Mandy to Google them? That's kind of fucking weird, right? Or why wouldn't she say to Mandy, ask Tiffany for them? Well, I don't know who told Mandy to Google the articles, to be honest with you. I assume that's who told her to Google them. But the whole time, Tiffany had those articles. She had them. So I'm like, why would Mandy Google them if they were on the phone, right? And it's like just weird how Mandy Googled it. And then what's even more weird is how she wanted to blame Mandy so badly for that. I mean, she really wanted fucking Mandy was guilty of posting those pictures right off the bat. Mandy was getting blamed. And I was like, why would she do that though? Like, why? To be honest with you guys, I always thought it was fucking Oni. I did. I thought it was Oni. Because I was like, you know, the individual has to know who they sent those pictures to. They weren't the type of pictures that I thought at the time that you would send to a friend. Those are special pictures that you would only send to somebody you had an intimate relationship with. But then I ended up finding this out way, 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 way later. She actually did send some of those pictures to a lot of people on YouTube because she had an alternative lifestyle, I'll say, and she shared that. She was very open about it. She talked about it openly with people. So, and some of those individuals that she sent those pictures to were women. So, is it possible she sent them to her former friend? Anything's possible. Anything's possible. So I just, I always found it weird, so weird that she so badly wanted to blame Mandy for that shit. So badly wanted Mandy to take the fall for those articles. And I mean, for that article. And I just never understood it. I never fucking understood because you know what? We're a true crime community, supposedly, right? Well, I'm not, but I follow true crime, right? And part of the true crime is what's the motive? You know what I'm saying? And at that time, what was Mandy's motive? Mandy was trying to do something to help this person. The person asked her to do something, and Mandy was trying to do it at that point in time. So why would she post those pictures? It just doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. To this day, I don't, and I probably never will understand the fallout between these two people, but whatever. It doesn't matter. The point is, Corey insinuated that she was set up. And it just made me think back to Mandy and that whole situation. Now, I could be totally fucking wrong here, but it is a fucking weird coincidence, isn't it? It's a fucking weird coincidence that I get an article and so does fucking another good friend who, she fell out with. It's kind of weird. Now, maybe she didn't do it. I don't know. But maybe somebody she was close with did. I don't know. But what I do know is it's just a really fucking weird coincidence. And even though I can't stand Corey, she made me kind of fucking think. It is really weird. It's really weird that these fucking disparaging fucking articles show up every time somebody fucking falls out with that person. It's really fucking weird. It's really weird that I was getting all these phone calls and somebody started calling me and hanging up on me right after I fell out with that person. It's really weird that somebody reached out to my niece and reached out and was reaching out to my husband saying the same exact shit that was in the article right after I fell out with that person. All this shit, very weird. Very fucking weird. And you know what was even more weird? Why was the anger so directed at me? I wasn't really the one saying shit because if you ask me, Laura was fucking way worse than I was in that situation. Laura couldn't shut her fucking mouth in that situation. I remember for a good month, I was really trying my fucking hardest to not say anything bad about this person. Why? Because I was friends with this person and I had seen how they treated people once they fucking fell out with each other. So I was like, I'm going to fucking tiptoe the fuck away from this situation because I knew I was not dealing with somebody that's normal. I wasn't dealing with a normal person there. This is somebody who's very, very vengeful, spiteful, hateful, angry, whatever, you name it. And she fits it pretty much. So why wouldn't not that I wanted her to go after Laura, but I'm just saying, why was the more hurt towards me? Why did I have all these things happen to me? It's just kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? All this shit's kind of weird. That it's all coincidence. And Corey might be onto something. She might. Now I can't fucking stand Corey either. Because Corey has no respect for my privacy or my kids' privacy or my husband's privacy. Corey's a piece of shit. And for all I care, Corey could fall off the face of the earth. I really don't fucking give a shit about that asshole. But she might be onto something at the same time. She might be. So I guess we're going to have to just sit back and wait for Corey to fucking spill the beans because we know that's going to happen. Because Corey loves to fucking destroy people that hurt her. Well, she likes to destroy, that's what they have in common. That's why all these personalities together, it's like a fucking powder keg. All these personalities have all proven to all of us that they're not capable of fucking, being good to people. They're just not. You got, and Corey made mention of that. She was like, that was one of the condescending things that was said to her about, don't wear your pretty face off me, MGL, and Laura. And she put Science Girl in there, and I don't know why. Have it. We got it under control. So let me see if oh, fuck. I don't have Corey's channel. Does anybody know what Corey's channel's name is? Fucking asshole. She always has 10 different. We're going to play it. And Corey, do me a favor. Stop using this fucking person's name on your channel, please, and let them rest in peace, and stop fucking putting their name on your channel for your YouTube drama bullshit. Okay? You could talk about the person like I just did, but not using her name out of respect. Please. For her family. So they don't have to fucking hear it. You disrespectful little bitch. Hold on, Hummingbird. I gotta open my chat up on my laptop. Shit, I gotta leave. It's all right. You guys could listen to this. While I get changed. Real quick. I gotta leave. Oh, my voice sound like I fucking smoked fucking for 50 years. All right. I was gonna say 40 years, but I was like, I almost did smoke for 40 years. All right, so let me grab this link. You guys are gonna I have to play it through my phone. Hold on. I want to play this for you guys. And you guys tell me, maybe I'm reading into this the wrong way or too much or whatever. But, it's really funny that, Tiffany has come in my chat before and she's like, you were never a friend. Never a friend. Tiffany, I know I was a pretty fucking good friend to you. And I'm mature enough to say that you were a good friend to me too. For the most part, you were a good friend to me. But you were also not a good friend to me. You were also fucking, at the same time, you did things that were really unfair, like putting me in the middle of your bullshit all the time with other people, or, thinking all this crazy shit and expecting me, because Tiffany does this to everybody. She expects everybody to go along with whatever it is that she's feeling. So if Tiffany's mad at, let's just say FOD, okay? And you go in FOD's chat, that she sees that as like a major sign of disrespect, and like she'll block your ass, or she'll fucking she'll be like, oh my god, how could you go and FOD? You'll get nasty text messages and shit. And it's like, dude, it's not that big of a deal. Like, if she wants everybody to feel exactly what she's feeling all the time, and that's just not fair of a person to ask of a friend. That's not fair. It's just not. So, was she a good friend to me? Yeah, for a while she was. She was a good friend to me. But she also caused a lot of trouble for me. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, is that a good friend? Well, not really, because a good friend wouldn't bring trouble your way, on purpose. I mean, like going up on Diane's panel. That to me was, you were trying to help me, but you didn't help me that day. You actually made it worse for me after that, because now I have to keep up this fucking lie. Like, I have to lie to people. That's not fucking cool. I didn't have to lie. I shouldn't blame her for that, because it was my decision. But I mean, she was like, Tiffany she kind of like tries to control you. I mean, we saw it in Science Girl's chat yesterday. She kind of tries to fucking control people. These aren't our people. Get these people out of your chat. Those are controlling fucking words, girlfriend, whether you like it or not. You also like to gaslight people. All right, so here's the title. It's called MM. Did you write that article? ... Like you turned your camera on? Question mark for attention. I turned it on for attention. Corey, unlike you who sits there and talks to fucking Beanie Babies and shit and posters, I have 6,000 subscribers. And I got those subscribers based off of having actual fucking content on my channel. I know you don't know what that is, but most of my subscribers, the bulk of them came from the content that I have on my channels. I mean, you see people coming in here all the time. Oh, I found you, MM, through your grief series. That's how a lot of people found me on here. So I don't need to do things for attention, Corey. You know, I don't. I get plenty of attention at home. I get plenty of attention on here, but you know, I'm not thirsty for it. So when have I ever in the past shown myself to be thirsty for fucking attention? I mean, really? There's a lot better ways I could have got attention than embarrassing myself. Okay. Why would I write an article about myself that now anybody, let me just explain what the dirty is to you guys. Okay. Now in the future, if I want to go get a job and they Google my name, which a lot of employers do, which, you know, I do plan on returning to work one day in my life. You know, they're gonna Google my name, and that's gonna be one of the fucking first things that comes up. And that is incredibly embarrassing, you know. And I'm like, well, who would do that? Who would want to embarrass me that badly? Oh, wait, maybe the person who was always saying how I embarrassed them so badly by, I don't know, I guess taking Laura's side in their eyes or whatever. Maybe that person would want to embarrass me like that forever on the internet, because you can't get the dirty down. You can't get shit off that website, those types of websites. You have to hire an attorney, have it subpoenaed through court. And you know, I just don't have that type of money. So it's going to be up there. It's very, very hard to get articles off of there, and they won't delete them. Doesn't matter what you do, they're not deleting those articles. So, you know, it's sick. As sick as that fucking is, people are allowed to lie about you. And there's nothing you could do about it. The website won't take them down no matter how much you beg and fucking plead. So it says it right on there. It says it right on there. And maybe Tiffany should go up on one of those websites, or maybe Corey. This way, every time their fucking names are Googled, their family could see it. Their friends could see it. Their fucking future employees can see it. You fucking pieces of shit. Anyway, let's listen to her video. I'm just going to speed it up because I got to get out of here. Fucking bullshit, dude. All because some little asshole is butthurt over some YouTube bullshit. And you notice how she's trying to push this whole I doxed her thing so hard? Maybe this is why. Maybe this is why. Oh, Mega Monster did this. She's been doxing me for months. No, Tiffany, no, I haven't. All right. Wait, I'm so fucking this off. So mad. Do you guys hear this? This fucking woman going around saying that I fucking didn't dox you on that, this and that, the other thing. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. What I didn't dox is a fucking kid. Okay. So she's saying, I don't know if you guys can hear that because she's talking really low. And I have my volume all the way up. She's saying that she didn't dox my kid. She did dox me. She admits to that, which, like, really, Corey, we know you did. But she won't admit to doxing my son. She just won't. Kid. The fucking kid is on her channel. Okay. So that's her excuse. My kid is on my channel. So that gives Corey a right to fucking dox my son. That gives her a right to do that to me. To put my innocent fucking 8-year-old on her fucking page. Piece of shit. Well, you know what, Corey, you lost your channel, so hope it was worth it. And then I was showing that what was it, article, site, whatever, where it was saying that she was cheating on her husband who hates black men with 2 black men. By the way, there's 2 sites that I'm on, 2 sites, because they, you know, this loser who, you know, again, who would do this? Who has enough time to sit around finding all these websites to post these fucking stupid things on? Because I mean, I could think of somebody, but Corey showed those on her video. She showed one of them on her video. Right, because you guys were all saying, I've never seen anything like that. Have you seen anything like that? I've never seen anything. Hold on, let me go back for a second. It is on her channel. Okay. And when I was showing that, what was it, article, site, whatever, where it was saying that she was cheating on her husband who hates black men with 2 black men, right? Because you guys were all saying, I've never seen anything like that. Have you seen anything like that? I've never seen anything like that. Right, Tiffany Marie? Right? All right, so she's basically saying that when she showed it and she found it, they all sat there. I don't know who you guys are. I don't know if she's talking about Tiffany and fucking Shrek and that and saying, no, I never saw that. Did you guys see it? I don't know if that's who she's referring to, but she's saying that they were basically pretending like they never saw it. And then miraculously, right after that, you looked her up and lo and behold, there it was. So she's saying miraculously after that, Tiffany looked me up and lo and behold, There it was. There it was. So you could thank your fucking harassing little friend, Tiffany, your harassing little friend Corey, your little lapdog that you had sick on me and harassed me. You could thank her for this shit.
No one's ever even addressed who might put that there.
Corey, I addressed it. I thought it was you or Tiffany. I've always thought that since day one because the timing of it, again, was very suspect. You guys aren't the smartest. Let's just put that out there.
I wonder if it really was the mean girls who wrote the dirty about Laura.
So she's saying, I wonder if it really was the mean girls who wrote the dirty about Laura, meaning that she doesn't think that it's the mean girls. She's saying she wonders like maybe Tiffany did it to Laura too. That's how I'm taking this. Maybe I'm wrong, but
maybe once, both times I think. I wonder. Anyway, you looked that up, not me. You looked that up and then you told me about it, right? And you.
So she's saying Tiffany is the one who looked it up. Now, Tiffany, why the fuck were you Googling me? See, that right there is really weird because Tiffany pretty much knows a lot about me. I mean, we were really good friends. We spoke on the phone for hours and hours and hours on end each day. So why the fuck was there any need for you to Google me? Which I'm saying, people search people, but like, why are you searching somebody that you were friends with? You have my phone number, so you didn't need that. You probably have my address. I'm pretty sure you do. So you don't need that. So what the fuck were you Googling me for? It's kind of weird. What would you Google your friend for?
I've been being dogs for a long time, and she was threatening to, bash out my teeth and shit because.
Oh, were you checking your work? Is that why you were Googling me? You were checking your work to make sure that when you Googled my name, your fucking little articles showed up? Is that why you were Googling me? Because let me tell you something, motherfucker. If those articles aren't down in like 10 days, I'm going to write my own fucking articles.
Told Laura to keep her COVID kid home. Only because I was defending Marie, right? And the whole revenge porn thing that her, Val, and Trisha, right? And then you guys were like, fuck, what are you talking about? I set everyone up, dumbass. So then
Wait, hold on. I don't even know what the fuck she's saying right there.
And then you told me about it, right? And you've been being dogs for a long time, and she was threatening to, bash out my teeth and shit because I told Laura to keep her COVID kid home.
Yeah, she was being doxxed. No, she wasn't.
Only because I was defending Marie, right? And the whole revenge porn thing that her, Val, and Trisha, right? And then you.
Did anybody in this chat see her doxed? Put a 1 in the chat if you've seen Tiffany doxed. Anywhere in the last since October. Okay, no, I'm sorry, September, like the end of August, because that's when we stopped talking. Has anybody seen her doxed anywhere? Please tell me. I really want to know because I personally haven't seen it anywhere. So I'm wondering if she was doxed.
I don't know what she's talking about. I set everyone up, dumbass.
Hold on.
And you've been being dogs for a long time, and she was threatening to, bash out my teeth and shit because I told Laura to keep her COVID kid home.
Corey, I never fucking threatened to bash your teeth out. That was you threatening me. You're a little confused.
Only because I was defending Marie, right? And the whole revenge porn thing that her, Val, and Trisha, right? And then you guys were like, I don't know what she's talking about. I set everyone up, dumbass. So then I said that out loud. You showed me that. Then I showed it. And then you let Nanny C go around fucking bashing and trashing.
Right, she's just bitching about how Tiffany let Nanny go around bashing her everywhere, which she did. But I hate when people say you let so-and-so because at the end of the day, I guess we're adults, right?
He didn't say a word. Oh, I fucking hate you so much. You don't even know the condescending fucking shit this bitch has said to me over the.
Oh, poor Corey. She's like, I hate you so much. You don't even know the condescending. Oh, are you a victim of Tiffany's too? But you didn't understand when I was, which I'm not a victim of her, but I'm just saying, you didn't understand when I was fucking angry with her, upset with her. Now you're a victim.
Don't worry, your pretty little head. We got this. Me and Molly, Science Girl, and Laura.
So she said to Corey, this is what's condescending. Don't worry your pretty little head. We got this. Me, Molly, Science Girl, and Laura. How long was Laura part of that fucking team, huh? How long was Laura playing for both teams?
Right, Tiffany? Mandy Bell was so upset she wasn't a part of that. Well, Mandy Bell, that's because you want to be a part of the Mean Girls. You can't have it always. Silly.
Mandy was upset she wasn't a part of it.
How about that? Oh, I have to be friends with all the true crime people because we come from the same place. Yeah, Chris Watts, bitch.
You're Chris Watts, bitch.
Of the murders of 2 little girls. Okay, no, at the time I was thinking probably Christina just did that. I don't really think that anymore.
So she's saying at the time she thought Christina wrote the article about me, which was another suspect, of course, because the girl was fucking bent on me. By the way, she commented on one of my videos the other day, and I was like, get the fuck out of here under her KT name. But yeah, that's a possibility too. But the timing's a little weird.
I think you set people up too. You gotta be smarter than the person you set up.
So Corey's telling Tiffany, you set people up too. You gotta be smarter than the people you set up.
What, you were gonna discard me entirely because I wasn't on board with you calling people?
You were gonna discard me entirely because I wasn't on board with calling people?
Is that what it was?
I don't know if you guys could hear this.
No. Okay, you're not gonna throw Kim in my face. But if you can accuse me of it, I'll throw it in your face.
All right.
Why not? Right? Because you went so hard on this subject. And for me, bitch. To distract yourself from the fact that she died, right?
All right. I don't want to play any more of this because she's talking about somebody else and it's not even fucking important. She's talking about that friendship. That's pretty much all she said pertaining to the articles, and that's all that I give a shit about. So then she starts, I don't know, talking to Wendy. But isn't this interesting? I just find it so interesting. I just find it so interesting. So, it's just such a coinkydink that all this stuff keeps happening to people every time they fall out with this one individual who is very vindictive and very fucking hateful. It's like so weird. So weird. But I don't know. Is Corey trying to tell us something, or is Corey trying to save her own ass? Because I still don't. I'm still not fully discounting Corey from being the one who wrote those articles, or who is contacting my fucking family, or whatever. I still not fucking taking her out of the suspect list just yet. Because let's face it, she's fucking psychotic. She did dox me. Okay, she did fucking harass me on fucking Instagram for God knows how long. So, I wouldn't put it by somebody like that who's that angry at a fucking stranger. Let's not forget, Corey sits here crying about the fact that I said one comment about a hockey stick, okay, with Laura, which I was joking about, obviously, because I'm like, when the fuck am I gonna go to Canada? Like, Corey, if I go to Canada, you really think I would waste my fucking time on your stupid ass fucking idiot? But she's so bent on that, yet she seems to completely discount the fact that I didn't do a goddamn thing to her. All I did was stop talking to somebody that she thought was her friend at the time, okay, who clearly showed that she's not capable of that. And that's what you were fucking doxing me. I mean, harassing me over. I didn't do anything to you, Corey. I barely even fucking knew Corey. But she fucking came after me because she was so upset about what her friend went through, because I did so much to her. And you know what? I almost can't even make Corey take full responsibility on that, because I could only imagine the fucking lies and bullshit that were being fed to her from Tiffany. So I can't fully be angry with Corey, because I do think that she did the same thing to me when it came to all the people in the Discord. Oh my God, they're so evil, all those people. At first she was trying to play it off like, there's good people. But then as time went on, everybody became evil and she became this, victim. Like, ugh, and it was like, they were so mean. They're so mean to me. Everybody's so mean to poor little Tiffany. She's such a innocent little victim. Her and her sweet little voice, right? Just goes to show you, man, even fucking salt looks like fucking sugar, right? Just because somebody looks sweet or sounds sweet, don't fucking mean that they are sweet. But let me fucking find out this bitch wrote these fucking articles about me. We're gonna have a fucking problem on our hands. Big fucking problem. I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't stoop to the level of fucking doing it back to her, because her life, honestly, is pathetic enough without that. And, she has to suffer on a daily basis just fucking being her. And there's not really much I could do more than that. But she's really like a fucking It's like a fucking one night stand that you get fucking a case of herpes from. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you make one bad decision and you're stuck with this shit for the rest of your fucking life. Let this be a lesson to all. Okay? We need YouTube condoms. We really do. Because if you go near certain people here, it's you can't get away from them. They're gonna fucking haunt you forever and ever. Like yesterday, she was like, I'm leaving. It's so toxic. Well, you're part of the reason that it's so fucking toxic. You're one of the main reasons that it's so fucking toxic. Because all you do is fight with people constantly. Everybody. Not just one person here and there. Everybody. This girl's fought. I remember when we were friends and I would be like, oh, do you know so and so? And she'd be like, oh my God, yeah, I fought with that person. And I'd be like, what? Like some of the people that she fought with, I was kind of shocked because, like, why? Why would you even fight with this person? Oh, that person hates me. Oh, Blue Topaz, she fucking hates me. Oh, this person, she fucking hates me. Everybody hated her. And it's like, you got to question why. Why does everybody hate this girl? Why is she fucking so, why does she infuriate these fucking people? I mean, you just have to question it. It's only normal to fucking question that kind of shit. So, you know what? You guys in the chat, some of you guys, like Ash, you owe me a fucking huge told you so, makeup mobster. Told you so. Just like yesterday, she fucking lied again. Well, how many lies was she caught in yesterday? I don't even know. But she lied and she's like, I'm reaching out to your friends. I'm doing that. Dude, there's two people in the last fucking month that she reached out to, okay? Two of my friends that she reached out to and hold on. What was that? Oh, I don't know what that is. Whatever. Two of my friends she reached out to and she's like, how could you support her? Did she so bent that people pick me over her? She's so bent. How could you support her? So she reaches out to these people and lies to them. It's fucking weird, dude. That's only in the last month. Never mind that she brainwashed another person that I was close with for years. That was a mod on my channel. She brainwashed that one and made her think that fucking I doxed her and that she's a victim. She's the victim of me. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, dude. But you know what though? I'm gonna have to say I was like, you know what, Ash, you got a good point. So we're even. We all should start listening more, I guess, right? You need to do a practice and save YouTube commercial. Dude, I need to fucking just, you know what I need to do, honestly? Honestly, I'm not stupid, okay? I think I have a very good read on people. And like, I look back and I definitely do have a good read on people because I remember when I first started fucking talking to her, I said to myself, something's off. It was so great, so great, so great, so great. But then she didn't finish watching it. She didn't even know what happened. We would talk about certain things, and like she didn't even know. And I'm like, then you didn't really watch my grief series. But here you are telling me it's so great, but you didn't watch the whole thing. You didn't watch even half of it because you're too fucking busy spending time, screenshotting things and all that shit. And I knew it was fucking weird in the beginning, but then I was like, all right, Liana, you know what? You're meeting people from other places, like they might not be people are different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to just write people off because, like, it's hard. You pick up on these little red flag things and you're like, do I just completely fucking write this person off because of this, like, one thing that's, like, could be a red flag? Or, you know what I'm saying? Or could be nothing. The real winner, Laura. She knows exactly who Tiffany is. And she is lapping it up like Godspeed, women. It may be 1,000 times worse the second go around. Oh, girl, it will be. It will be. Absolutely. Honestly, I don't know. In that situation, they're both just as bad. Maybe that's why they didn't get along. I don't know. I don't. I really fucking don't. I listen. After what she was saying, even though she's denying it now, we all know. We all fucking know. Because I remember I was fucking infuriated when she was trying to insinuate that two kids were fucking showering together, and she posted it on her channel, her Sassafras channel. I mean, and that you're gonna sit there and fucking deny that now? Are you kidding me? Wow, wow. I mean, how could you even deny that at this point? I don't even understand it. How do you deny that? How the fuck do you deny that? It's just sometimes like I don't know. I don't like judging people off of like one thing, you know? You fucking talk to somebody. So how do we prevent ourselves from fucking meeting people like this? Because like we gotta learn a lesson out of this, out of these fucking assholes, right? I mean, I look back at many of the cases of the people that I got myself involved with that end up not being such, you know, great friends in the end, or just, whatever. And I'm like, all right, how could I have, like, I should have listened to my fucking self. Because I knew better, but like, I still fucking went along. So I think the lesson here is to listen to your fucking gut instincts. If you have a feeling about somebody and it's off, you feel something's off, it probably is. It probably fucking is off. And there's a reason you're feeling what you're feeling. I've never called her fucking house. I've never fucking, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I always thought it was either her or Corey. And to be honest, I always leaned more towards Corey because Corey was very fucking hateful and brazen. She would fucking harassing me straight up. Tiffany doesn't like to get her fucking hands dirty. So I really did think it was Corey who did all this. So, like I said, Corey, you're not off the fucking suspect list. Just saying. No sound? My sound god? Oh, fuck. I know why. Hold on. You guys hear me better? I forgot to turn my fucking Bluetooth off. I don't know why. It just fucking connected to the thing. Corey's a sneaky one. And, like, Corey did fucking outright dox me on her own fucking channel. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Tiffany has others do her dirty work. She likes to stay clean. That's what I'm saying, Ash. So it's like, it's kind of hard for me to believe that she did it herself. But like, there is a lot of coincidences here that happened. And like, don't think I'm fucking stupid for a second. You know, I wouldn't doubt that years from now, we may read or see a Dateline episode. She's a serial hater. I don't know, dude. I don't know what these girls' problems are. Like, just go on with your fucking life, dude. Go meet a man, you know, spend time with your kid. I don't know, dude, but like, why would you waste your time writing, going off YouTube and writing a fucking article about somebody that you don't like? That I just don't get that. Why would you want to do that to somebody? That's kind of like fucked up to do, man. It's fucked up. I mean, yeah, it could be fucking that girl Christina. It could be anybody. but it's just the timing of it is very coincidental. The timing of people reaching out to my fucking family, my immediate family, my husband, my fucking niece, like that's fucking weird, dude. You know, I'm sorry. The timing's a little fucking strange, a little questionable. She's another breed. She is another breed, life rewinded. She doesn't have a fucking heart, you know? Her ego, her fucking like, you embarrassed me. I know how many, I can't tell you how many times she said that to me. And I'm thinking, how the fuck did I embarrass you? You know, like just by simply ending the friendship, I embarrassed you, or by saying, yeah, I really remember trying hard. I mean, maybe I'm fucking delusional, but like I really do in the very beginning, like the first like couple of weeks after we fell out, trying very, very hard to be like somewhat respectful. But, you know, you have to understand what happens on here when you fall out with somebody, okay? People take sides, right? And like it's upsetting because there was people that like just fucking ran right to her. I mean, like people like Jules, take her, dude, take her. That's all you, bro. That's all you. You could have that one, okay? But there was people that I really, really liked. Like case in point, happy, happy, happy. I really liked happy, happy, happy. I said that a million times. It came out weird. I really liked that person, okay? And it upset me that I was like, wow, happy just fucking went with this asshole. Totally went with this asshole. Doesn't even know my side of the story. You know, I just well, all right. He's a bad example because he tried to fucking talk. I think we tried to talk, or I might have said something to him, whatever. But then I realized I don't owe everybody a fucking full explanation of what happened. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna write to this person because ultimately, if they want to go with her, that's fine. You know, but it is a little upsetting. But I was trying hard to be respectful, but then at the same time, like it's not fair that I'm being painted as this fucking bad friend, that I did something to her. Like the only thing I did was just, you know, I just didn't want to be friends anymore, and I have that fucking right, you know. And then they start accusing me of being a bad friend, and it's like, well, all right. I mean, I don't think I was a bad friend to her ever. I don't, you know. Not saying I was perfect, but I tried to be as good a friend. Her expectations of friendship are really fucking a lot. You know, what she expects of the people she surrounds her with, she wants them to go along with every little fucking thing that she thinks and does. And sometimes you don't even know you're doing something that's pissing her off, you know? She's in a bad mood. It's like, you know, whatever. I don't know. And then she talks to people like shit, dude. Like, still to this day, I look back and I'm like, yeah, Laura kind of threw her under the bus that day when she went up on the panel and was like, um, Wendy, I'm sorry. Diane, I'm sorry. I mean, that was kind of a slap in the face to Tiffany, but, and I still feel this way, it was kind of justified because Tiffany talked to Laura and Laura did show a lot of restraint. Tiffany spoke to Laura like she was a piece of dirt. Like literally, she would get in these fucking fights with Laura over the dumbest shit. Like, you know, Laura not wanting to see screenshots from Stephanie Brown's Discord from fucking a year and a half ago. You know? Like Laura was like, nah, I already dealt with that. And Tiffany's like, fuck you, Laura. Fuck you. Don't treat me like an asshole. And it's like, Laura put up with it, dude. I will say, I will give Laura credit in that situation. She put up with fucking Tiffany talking to her like she was fucking dirt. I mean, Laura, listen, I've seen Laura talk to other people like pugs, like she's a piece of shit. But I mean, she did, you know, she showed restraint for some reason when it came to Tiffany. I'm probably out of respect for me, but I know, you know, so when Laura did that day, I mean, it was kind of fucked up, but it was kind of like, I could understand why she's doing that. Because if somebody talked to me like that, which she did sometimes, She speaks to people like they're her dog, you know, like she fucking demands things. So, oh, I know Monkey. She's only Laura. So is fucking Shrek. They're all like thinking they're upsetting me. No, no, none of you motherfuckers upset me because again, in every situation, I chose to be where I am. I did, not them. So, mm, the whole thing is, um, I kind of understood Laura at that point, and I still do. I still look back on it the same way. Laura showed restraint. Tiffany had really fucking talked to her like she was like a piece of shit quite a few times. And, normal Laura would bite your fucking head off. And I was like, wow, I'm impressed. Laura's actually like not biting her fucking head off. But then when I look back at that, Laura, were you making peace with everybody for the right reasons? I don't know. I don't know. She'll talk to anyone like that. She's very rude. She likes to belittle people because it boosts their ego. Yeah, she talks to people like they're just dirt. And I know I spoke to a lot of the people that were in the Discord, not even like you guys, like other people that aren't even on fucking YouTube anymore, that were in the Discord with her. And, they left the Discord for their own reasons. And like, they said that she would fucking have these hissy fits. And like, I gotta say, there was a lot of the times where Ash, you would say things in chats about her, and and I was like, like she doesn't sleep or shit like that, And I couldn't disagree with you guys. Like I was like, well, I was kind of right. I mean, if you ever noticed, like I'd be quiet because I wouldn't really, argue with you guys about that shit because it was kind of true. I knew exactly what you guys were talking about. Like a lot of the shit you guys said was straight up, man. It wasn't lies. It was not fucking lies. Unknown, unknown firsthand. He's creepy as fuck behind the scenes. Who's that? She's so bipolar, not sleeping. Uh, Arta handmade dolls. I mean, listen, I was up. Listen, I lost a lot of sleep when I was friends with Tiffany because we would stay on the phone till like 5 o'clock in the morning, like all the time. Like when the whole thing went down with the other individual who I spoke of earlier, um, when they got into their shit, I mean, it was like this fucking crazy paranoia, like worry, upset, like over upset, over. And I'm thinking, like, you're so upset about this, but yet, you know, it doesn't even have to be this way. You guys can talk this out. Like, what Kim, oh, shit, I didn't mean to say her name. What she did, all she did was she went on a panel. If you really care about somebody who's a good friend of yours, like the way that she spoke of her, at the time, you don't just discard them because they make a mistake you know what I'm saying? Like, you could be mad and have your feelings about it, but if you truly, truly, truly care about that person as your friend, the way you said you did, then, maybe like a week later or 2 weeks later, you would be like, you know what? Maybe I overreacted over that. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking YouTube. Is my friend, my real life friend that I love and care about so much and put on such a pedestal for so long. Is she really worth it in this situation? Like, is it really worth losing my friendship, especially given the circumstances that she's really, really sick right now? Is it really worth it over the fact that she went on a fucking panel? Like, could you, like, see, I didn't understand it, dude. But and I look back and I'm really sorry I went along with any of it because the girl was sick, obviously. Okay, she was, which we never questioned that she was sick. Everybody knew she was sick, just to make that clear. But like, to me it was really weird that you discarded her, that you would discard somebody like that when they're that sick and like not understand. Because I know that when my mom was really, really sick, she wasn't making the best decisions. Like, you got to factor in she was medicated at the time on a lot of medications. Um, And, you know, that could have been clouding her judgment, although Kim always sounded, oh, I said her name again. You know, she always sounded very articulate and nice, you know? I mean, she really did, but she was medicated, so it could have been affecting her decision making. I don't know. You know, I mean, usually when people are that sick, they're on a lot of medication. They're in pain and, you know, all that kind of shit. And it's just, to me, it was very weird how that all went down. And but at the same time, I'm not the type of person to tell people how to feel. But I tried at one point in time to kind of like be like, hey, listen, just putting this out there. I went through a similar situation where I got in a fight with a friend, although I didn't know my friend was sick. But, you know, I got in a fight with my friend and then he passed away. And I just like, I lived with a lot of really, really ugly, dark feelings after he passed away because he died thinking I was angry with him and mad. And the guilt of that fight ate me up for a really long time after he passed away. And it sent me to a really fucking dark place, like really dark. So I just want to put that out there for you so that God forbid anything happens. You know, I don't want you to feel that shit, like as your friend. But I was a shitty friend, right? I was a shitty friend. And she was like, nope, nope, I'm all set. I'm all set. My mind's made up. And I was like, all right, you know, I'm just putting that out there, dude, because I'm telling you. But then again, when you don't have a fucking heart, I guess, I don't know. You don't feel those things because, dude, I'll tell you, it's not a fucking good feeling. It's not a good feeling. All you guys in the chat and have a good bye, Adam. These people sit in the dark, don't shower, obsess over people that they don't even know. People are strange as fuck. I totally agree with that. 100%. Like, I just think of like, you got to think of your time, dude. Your time is valuable. And I'm not even just saying like money wise, like life wise. Like, do you want to look back at your life in fucking, you know, especially if you're in your 30s, right? You're in the prime of your fucking life in your 30s. You know, you have a young kid. I mean, her kid's a little older, but like, you know, you're in the prime of your fucking life. Don't you want to look back when you get older and like, you're going to look back at the time when you were able to do things and go out and live, that you were spending your time, you know, on the internet screen recording shit and fucking screenshotting things and being angry at strangers that you're never gonna fucking meet, and like so much time put into it. Like when I didn't talk to her anymore, it was such a nice feeling because I don't put that much time into this shit. You know, she would send me videos sometimes and be like, did you watch the chat? And I'm like an old ass video. And I'm like, dude, I don't have the fucking time nor the want to sit there and watch these old videos. I did sometimes, like, you know, but fucking for the most, after a while, I was like, dude, I can't do this anymore, man. You know, my life is wasting away. I gotta get back to my life, you know, doing like normal things. Like, this is not a fucking normal way of living every fucking day. To spend that much time looking in people's chats and I don't know, it's a waste of fucking time. Because, like I said, you know, 20 years from now, I want to be able to look back and look at my life and be like, you know what? I spent the most time with my son, and life is short. It is. Succubus, energy vampire. No, succubus, yeah. Energy vampire, yeah, and emotional vampire as well. Emotional vampire as well. And do you want to spend the rest of your life angry at people all the time? Because, like, I don't like that feeling. I don't like being angry all the time. Yeah, like, not saying I don't get angry, because of course I do. You know, that's life. But I just don't want to spend. God, this person. Hello. I don't want to spend that much fucking time being angry about stupid shit. Like, for real. Especially if it doesn't affect my real life. Like, look at the amount of time that was put into Diane recently by these people. You spent all this fucking time on Diane, where is this going to get you at the end of the day? All this time that you're putting into this, searching to see who she is and fucking, I don't know. I just don't see where it's going to fucking get you, man. I just don't. How is that enriching your life in any way? Are you really like, all right, pat on the back, you've busted out a supposed scammer, right? So let me give you your pat on the back. And now what? You wasted all that time. Especially like, dude, she's not even monetized on this fucking shit. So at least make your fucking time that you're spending 5 hours on a fucking panel with Stellar, you know, making spreadsheets and shit. Like, dude, what? This dude spent all this time making a spreadsheet about Diane. I mean, he's kind of older, so I get it. You know, it's like, all right, this older guy, he's got not probably retired, probably got nothing better to do. I don't know Stellar, I don't know his story, but like, you know, you spend 5 hours of your day on a live stream with this dude talking about somebody else's financial situation, how many super chats they got. What the fuck did you get out of that? What the fuck did you get out of that? You're not even monetized. At least fucking get some super chats out of that shit, man. The 5 hours of my time, I'm gonna fucking, it's a little more valuable than that. You know, you're not even getting anything out of it. Nothing at all. Period. Zero. End of story. You're not getting shit out of it. Except wasting your fucking life away. Ugh, why is it that every time you're like in a rush, a fucking cop is behind you? Like, seriously, come on. I'm like doing 30 right now. Thanks. I haven't done 30 probably in fucking my whole life. Right? Gone. Thank God. Bye bye. God, I remember being younger and always feeling nervous anytime a cop was behind me. I don't feel like that anymore. Like, but when I was younger, I'd immediately get nervous. Probably because I was arrested. I probably had a little fucking PTSD from my fucking DWI. You know, as soon as I would see a cop in my rearview mirror, I'd like, my heart would start fucking pounding out of my chest. Who made Stellar moral authority on St. Jude? I don't know, Shell. I don't know. I have no fucking idea when it comes to that. No idea. I don't know. I guess because he busted out that other dude, Tucker, whatever his name was. Like, I didn't follow any of that because I didn't know any of those people. But for fuck's sakes, spending that much time is just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't know. You know, going back through Diane's videos and like counting her super chats, adding them up. Like, dude, I'm no fucking thank you. Like, why do we even need, just to be honest, why do you even need an exact number, like, of how much she supposedly stole? You know what I'm saying? Why do we even need to do this? Like, we all have been in her chats. We all have seen that she gets a lot of super chats. But like, does anybody here need an exact fucking figure? Because I sure as fuck don't. She took money. I figured it was somewhere in the tune of, if she kept all of it, like they're saying, you know, because again, never saw fucking proof that she kept all of it. You know, if she did, why the fuck does it matter at that point in time? Like, you know, it probably was somewhere in the tune of thousands. I mean, but like, you're gonna sit there, you know, this dude was doing like formulations and calculations and shit. He was doing like the square root of fucking Diane's super chats. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? He had a whole spreadsheet typed out about it. Like, dude, you're spending that's too much time on something like that. Combing through chats and then counting how many videos she deleted. How you even know that? I don't know. I don't know how these people know that she deleted videos. I guess if you look at her social bleed, I guess you could kind of tell, because you'll see like that drop. You'll see a drop on social bleed that'll tell you if she deleted videos, because you'll see in her views, you'll see like minus 2,000, because every time you delete a video, the views go with it. You know, the 2,000 views you had, they go with it. Being single now for years is not always fun. I'm waiting for this lockdown to rest in peace. Right. I mean, I understand people got bored during COVID. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But like, this is like on another level. I'm sorry. It just is. I don't quite understand it. And they're getting very angry at people that are calling it out. I mean, look what they did to Science Girl yesterday. I had no idea that Laura fucking did what she did to Science Girl yesterday. I just heard about it today and I'm like, wow, dude, like just because she wants to back away, you're gonna fucking let your chat fucking rip her apart. I thought you guys were friends. What the fuck, dude? Just because she made a decision, just like you did back when Tiffany first started this shit, and you didn't want anything to do with it, but you can't understand how fucking Alicia feels. That's kind of fucked up, Laura. Just saying, kind of fucked up. Girl just simply said, I don't want to be part of this anymore. I'm not investigating it anymore. I fucking made a mistake doing that in the first place. And now I just don't want to be part of it. I don't like it. I don't feel good about it. And you're fucking gonna, you go live like a rude motherfucker while she's live. And then you start streaming her. And then you let your cat fucking go in on her. You're an asshole, dude. What kind of fucking friend are you? All right, I gotta end this. Because I gotta go into my son's hockey game. But it was nice chatting with all of you. And if I find out that Tiffany wrote that fucking article, girl, Corey, leave me the fuck alone. Okay? Just leave me the fuck alone. All you motherfuckers. Anyway, I'm out of here. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day.